Hi, how you doing? Yesterday when I was giving the hens the butternut squash, I had mentioned that I was going to be making some butternut squash soup with it, and also I was using it for Gialla's food. And we had some folks ask about the recipe for Gialla's food. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a quick recipe for you, and I'll cook it for you, and we'll show you what we've been giving Gialla, probably about the last 6 months or so. We either use hamburger or we use chicken, and I'll get chicken breast and grind it down in our food processor. That's what she had last couple weeks. So today I'm making her something made out of hamburger. So we'll show you that. Okay, let's take a quick look at the ingredients that we're going to use today. We're going to start off by browning 5 pounds of ground meat. Like I said before, sometimes I'll get chicken and grind it down myself into 5 pounds, but you want to have 5 pounds of protein. We've got 2 15-ounce cans of beans. Most of the time I'll use 2 of the kidney, but today I'm going to do 1 kidney, 1 garbanzo. We've got a cup of frozen peas, 3 cups of chopped up carrots. You want to chop them up to a size that you think will be okay for your dog to eat. And then we've got the squash, and 3 cups of that. Then the last thing is 3 cups of brown rice. So we're going to start off by browning the ground meat in a medium-high pot. Put some oil in it and we'll get her started. All right, so we've cooked the ground meat down to where it's browned. You don't see any more of the pink of the meat. It's still going to cook some more, but here's a point that, you're ready for it. Well, it's not cooked yet. Hang on. You see all this moisture that's still in the ground meat? You want that because you're going to use that now for the next step, which is to cook the veggies. So we're going to go ahead and put in the 3 cups of the carrots and 3 cups of the squash, and we want to stir it in. And on medium heat now, we're going to go ahead and allow the veggies to cook. And you're going to want to taste them to make sure the tenderness is there once you think you're getting close. So we'll see how long that takes and let you know. So I stirred the vegetables in and they're starting to cook down, but here is a point where you need to make a decision on your individual cooking. I use 85-15 in my percentage of fat for my ground meat. Okay, you may use less, you may use more. Depending on what you use, you're going to need a certain amount of moisture for those vegetables to absorb and for the steaming to come off as they're cooking. So I add 1 cup of water and I stir that in, and that is going to give me, when it cooks down, I'll show you the consistency. That's going to give me the consistency that I'm looking for before I add my rice and my beans and peas. So we're going to let this cook down, and I'll give you a shot of it once the veggies are cooked. All right, the carrots and squash have become al dente, and that's the point where we want to add our beans, peas, and rice. And we'll give it just a little bit more time for it to cook all the way, but right now, they could actually be eaten. So there's our frozen peas. And the beans, if you should decide to use just kidney or if you're going to split it. And then the last thing we're going to add is going to be the 3 cups of cooked rice. And we'll get that all mixed in there. And we'll give you a look and let you see what it's looking like as we finish the cooking process. All right, so Gialla's food's been cooking for about 10 minutes now on low. But it's done, it's heated all the way through. But the best way to tell if it's really ready is to do a taste test. So we're going to do a taste test. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let's do the second part of the taste test. You ready? Let me know. Isn't that good? I think she likes it. So that's the recipe for Gialla's dog food. Give it a try. Your pup might like it also.